there. Fancy seeing you here. College senior here. No need to brag, but I'm here to help out all the little incoming freshmen in this video. Enough with the cheesy skit. Let's get on to my script. That's probably a good idea. College is a brand new start, a completely fresh start. You might not know many people and you're probably in uncharted territory in regards to location. This is just the chance to learn about yourself in an environment where you can grow without anything from your past holding you back. If you felt like you needed to appear a certain way back home, now is a new chance to just grow into who you really are. If you want to be a new person, you can be. Just do whatever you like. It's a new slate, just like I said. Anyway, to get you off on the right foot, here's a few tips to just help you cope with transitioning from high school to college. Number 1, don't overwork yourself. Just take it one day at a time. College is new, fun, and exciting, but on top of that, there are new people, new classes, and a whole new environment that you're living in. It can be a bit overwhelming, especially if it's your first time being away from home and you're not used to a lot of new people. Just remember to take things one day at a time, and it'll be okay. Number 2, find strategies to help yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. When you begin to feel overwhelmed, try to find some strategies to help you cope with the change. Make sure to take breaks and time away from people and your studies. It's good to take time just for yourself. However, if being alone doesn't help you, ask some friends to hang out. Go for a walk, visit some stores, anything that helps you get your mind off any stress you may be having. If you're feeling homesick, call your parents. It's okay. Just do anything that might help you feel a little better and less overwhelmed. Remember, take things one day at a time. There's a reason it's number 1, because it ties back into everything else I'm gonna say. Number 3, be considerate of your roommate and make sure that you guys follow the guidelines you set at the beginning of the year throughout your entire time together. At the beginning of the school year, you're going to have to fill out a roommate agreement form. Take it seriously, it will help so much stress later on if you guys get in a fight or something. Go through each section and talk about it thoroughly with your roommate. Make sure you guys are both on the same page about what's okay and what's not. Even if you're strangers or friends before you live with them, make sure you set boundaries so you don't step on each other's toes. Don't feel pressured to party or do drugs or drink alcohol if that's not something you're okay with. A lot of stereotypes surrounding college involve partying and trying new drugs and drinks, but if that's not your thing, that's okay. You shouldn't feel pressured to take part in them if you don't want to. You should only do what you're comfortable with. If parties are something you're interested in, my best advice for this would be make sure you're in a safe place and that you're conscientious of what you're doing, who you're with, and things like that. Parties can get out of hand, so while you're having fun, make sure that you're safe at the same time. Number 5, take the fitness courses that the school offers. They're fun. Zumba, yoga, Disney cycling, these are all ones that TWU offers. I used to take Zumba classes my freshman year and it was awesome. It was so fun. I made new friends and I got to have some great laughs while feeling productive and healthy. Exercise really isn't my thing, but Zumba was definitely one of my favorite experiences of college so far. Number 6, know how to deal with a bad grade. To me, making straight A's was really important, especially in high school. So when I came to college and wasn't able to make A's in my sophomore year, it was pretty soul crushing. It took some time, but eventually I was able to realize that not making a perfect grade is okay. Nothing bad will happen if I get a B, C, or even an F. I can always retake the classes if necessary, and you can too. Just remember it's okay not to make straight A's. Don't beat yourself up over it. Number 7, don't feel pressured to make a career choice right now as you're entering college. Coming into college, you may or may not have an idea of what you want to do with your life or your degree or anything like that. Trust me when I say it's okay if you don't know what you want to do right now. As I said before, college is about learning about yourself. And if you need to experience a few different classes, experience college or anything like that, well, that's okay because it can help lead you to what you actually want to do. Don't get yourself stuck on some career path that is going to be really hard to exit in the future if you think you're going to hate it. If you don't like it now, you're not going to like it when you're done with college, when you get a job, etc. If you end up hating your job down the line, it's not going to be helping you or anyone else. So it's okay if you need time to figure out what you want to do. Number 8, take advantage of all the food the cafeteria has to offer, not just the burgers or pizza. Here at TWU, at least, we have a pretty good cafeteria. It's been getting a lot of upgrades since my first year here at TWU. They have a really great pizza grill and pizza oven, but they have a lot of other great food too that you should try out. They typically serve a good amount of vegetables and other meats that are healthier and a better variety than just the greasy, burgers or pizza. A balanced diet will help you from feeling stressed, as well as make you feel better about yourself. I'm not saying to not eat burgers and pizza, but it's just good to expand your horizons for all the new food that the cafeteria has to offer. Side note, stock up on snacks and fruits and vegetables for when the cafeteria or the other food places aren't open on campus. Number 9, budget. Yeah, being boss lady and all, I can say that I have my budget in order. Just kidding. But seriously, having a good budget is a good idea. I touched on the budget subject back in the organization video from a few months ago, so if you want some more information about that, definitely go check that video out. It's just good to keep in mind that whether you have a job, savings, or an allowance, to manage that in a healthy way, so that way you have money for emergencies or necessities instead of spending it all on food or something else like that. Number 10. Try to keep a clean environment. Again, I touched on this a few videos ago, but it's certainly good to, have a refresher. Cleaning up after yourself will help you from stressing too much from being in a crammed environment. It will also help you to not get in fights with your roommate or to be disrespectful to anyone. For instance, if you eat in the common areas, make sure that you clean up after yourself and just be respectful of your surroundings. Number 11, try to join an organization. I know this is cliche and all, but joining an organization is really beneficial and a lot of fun. When I started college, I had a job and I had 7 classes that went from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I didn't really ever have time to join an organization, which is unfortunate and I'm kind of sad about it. But for those watching that aren't freshmen, you can always join an organization later. The point is, if you have time to join a club, I definitely recommend doing so. It can be really scary to join at first, but it's completely worth it. You make a lot of new friends and there are so many more opportunities and events to take part of. And you usually get free shirts out of it too, so it's a win-win-win. And if you can't make it to any of the organizations, at least try to make it to a few events on campus. Yesterday, my roommate and I went to a painting event on campus and made these cute little pots. So check out events, they're fun. Number 12, when you're moving into your first dorm, don't bring everything you own with you. 1, you won't have enough space for it all. There's gonna be 2 to 3 people living in one room, so think of it like that. There's not gonna be a lot of space in there. Also, you're gonna have to move back home unless you're staying on campus for the winter break. So think about how much stuff you're gonna wanna bring back for that. After that, you're also gonna get a lot of free things being a freshman. Trust me, they really like to schmooze you guys with free t-shirts and free cups and all sorts of stuff. So you're gonna need room to put all of that. And if you bring everything from home, you're not gonna have room for it. And finally, like I said at the beginning, this is a fresh start. Buy new things. Have clean environment that you can, fill up with knickknacks along the way. I'm not saying to give up your old items. Definitely bring something to help with your homesickness, but also try to pack reasonably and start to build up your adult life with new and exciting things. All right, number 13. It's a concept that I like to call the freshman family. So freshman year was definitely by far my favorite year of college. It was active, fun, new. I got to live in the same building as all of my friends, so they were close by whenever I wanted to hang out. Like I said, I had a ton of new friends that I really care about. However, we ended up drifting apart because of our different majors and the areas we lived in after freshman year. I've heard this being called the freshman family. It's who you really come to love and like being with during your freshman year. And nothing really bad happens or anything, but sophomore year comes and you're not really able to see them as often. You're still friends and everything, but that was your freshman family for your first year to help you transition. And that's okay. They were there when you needed them, and they'd probably still be there if you called them. P.S. Don't be afraid to call your old friends. They probably miss you too. Number 14. Professional clothes. By the way, bring professional clothes. Bring at least one professional outfit with you when you move into the dorms, or at least go buy one. You'll need it eventually, and this will help you from panicking at the last moment or having to go out and buy one later when maybe you don't have the money for it or something like that. Thanks for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed the cheesy script and the cheesy skits. They were a lot of fun to film. I want to give a shout out to my two great friends, Rachel and Kelly, for helping me do this video because I couldn't have done it without them. They were an integral part in making sure that I was in focus the whole time. So, you know, that really helped. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you the next video. P.S. I'm making a really big project secret video that I'm really trying to get going. I have to go to a few more meetings to see if it's gonna work out, but I'll keep you guys updated if that goes into action. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.